CEO of CoreWeave, he joined us last hour, of course, defending the company's capital structure. The company did report significant growth for its latest quarter, of course, its first since it went public. And that's kind of where we're going to start this morning with our next guest, Melius Research's Ben Reitzes. You know, this capital structure question, you get to it in your note a bit as well. It's great news when your CapEx needs to go up to fulfill demand, but they rely on these asset-backed markets, so to speak, to fund them. And they're going to have negative $19 billion in free cash flow. Does it all make sense to you?
Oh, yeah, completely. No. Well, what you got to do is you got to have like a DCF with a ton of terminal growth.
Right.
To justify, our target, other targets, et cetera. And so you have to take a leap of faith that they're going to continue to sign new contracts. AI demand is going to continue, and they're going to continue to get the best products from Jensen. And then they'll be a go-to site for OpenAI and all these other guys. But you got to assume that a lot of terminal growth, David, and that helps.
It does. But, I mean, you write in your note, the cash burn can be mitigated a bit from the revenue upside, but the higher OPEX investments are going to linger.
They will. They will. I mean, they're going to probably do more selling expense to get some of those diversified customers away from Microsoft, which is 60%. I don't think Microsoft's going to grow as a percent of sales. Let's put it that way. And then they're going to have to get new customers. They landed Google. It's probably a couple hundreds of millions in the backlog. They're getting more from OpenAI. These reasoning models, David, they think, and Anthropic even announced or a new model that's going to think even more. That just means a ton of compute. So that's what they're benefiting from right now. That's what I think happened last night. OpenAI's inferencing is more than people thought.
So is the stock well priced?
I mean, look, it's coming off today because of the margins, and there's always a little confusion with CoreWeave. It's not the easiest story in the world. I mean, David already got into asset-backed financing. I wonder how many viewers really want to deal with that. But the bottom line is they have the best Nvidia products, the fastest, and stand people up for AI with no nonsense. A lot of the rest of the clouds have this inertia from being a traditional cloud, putting your email on there from like 2007. These guys are purpose-built for AI, can rock and roll with inferencing, but look, you got to have a leap of faith that there's a ton of long-term growth, and you just don't know. It was a good sign last night, though. There's more demand. I think the asset-backed stuff is going to work for a while, David.
Mm-hmm. And he basically says we can make the spread. I mean, it's all based on the GPUs. It's asset-backed, and we make money. Obviously, not right now in terms of free cash flow. Right. Is this to the extent that you believe that this trend just continues up and to the right for years to come, what is the best way to play it? Is CoreWeave? Because some people would say, well, it's directly involved in that infrastructure build, but
I think you play Jensen Huang.
That's right.
I think you play, Broadcom. I think that there's some really elite companies here that are clean. I do like CoreWeave. I mean, we have a $67 target. It's trading well, getting more below that. Those guys are really, excellent operators. But, I mean, you got Jensen. I mean, Jensen's leading the world. I mean, he's going to be speaking Sunday night our time for Computex, and you'll hear some updates on the data center roadmap. He's going to be getting into the PC market more for CPUs with chipsets, and he's going to be talking about robotics. I mean, why not play that one? Also, Hawk 10 is an excellent operator. I mean, doesn't it get better than those guys?
Jensen was in Saudi this week. He was on stage with the Blackwell doing a full demonstration. I mean, unusual to see him in a suit, not in the leather jacket, but he was very well received and announced all sorts of new deals there. Nvidia's down today. Isn't the read-through here, though, strong demand?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it can't go up every day. Everything's ripping. CoreWeave ripped into this. I mean, it's getting a sell-off, and then when you see the margins, of course, it sells off. I mean, in semis / anything related to semis, gross margins / margins miss, stocks go down. But it's usually not always permanent, and so you see some of that. Nvidia had some great announcements this week. I mean, great. I mean, some of the stuff with Abu Dhabi, Trump opening the door to Middle East, which is a big difference from the Biden administration, okay? That's where all the capital is in the free world, or not so free.
Yeah.
But, and
it's a lot of money.
That's actually well said.
Yeah, that is. There's a lot of money there.
In the not-so-free world,
right.
That's the hybrid. Anyway, that's a lot of money going into Nvidia, and there's going to be a lot of other beneficiaries as well. Cisco. Cisco's buddy is running Humane. I mean, that's a huge positive. There's going to be another hyperscaler.
Humane is the Saudi AI company.
So Cisco,
right.
Chuck was here earlier.
Yes.
Chuck's one of the most likable guys in the free world. Free world.
Literally free world, yes.
Free. And Chuck's best buddy is the CEO of Humane. I mean, the big knock on Cisco is they never get in the hyperscalers. And they're buddies with this guy at Humane. I mean, what else do you need to know? I mean, if Cisco gets a hyperscaler story, nobody's thinking that.
Right.
16
it's
times
trading
earnings.
at 15 times. Yeah, 16 times
Also, the
earnings.
tech
My
minister.
target's 18 times. I mean, I can take that up, heck, to 20.
There you go.
I mean, you know.
The tech minister in Saudi Arabia is ex-Cisco as well. There you go.
Well, there you go. There you go. I mean, Chuck's a pretty likable guy. I think he likes to get on planes to sell, so let's see how he does.
He is very good at that, yeah. Very likable. Great handshake. Ben, thank you.
Hey, guys, always a pleasure.